It's traveling this week, and since we don't have Sunday videos, I think I'll be the first one this week to show you where I want to travel and to talk about traveling and all those kind of things. I have an atlas here just to make things easier and to show you where I live and where I've been and where I want to go and all those kind of things. So to start with, if this is the world, I'm living somewhere here, which you can't see probably because light is really bad. But yeah, you all probably live here, which is North America. And this little thing here, it's Europe. It's like really small, and right in the middle of Europe. That's where I live. That's Austria. And this is Europe. And I live here. Uh, no sea, but a lot of mountains and yeah, skiing and that stuff. That's what we do. No, in summer it's pretty hot here. Well, and I've traveled like a lot of Europe. That's Russia, so it's not really Europe anymore. I've been to Germany for sure. I've been to the Netherlands. I've been to Denmark. I've been to Norway. I've been to France. I've been to Italy. I've been to Greece. I've been to Spain. I've been to the Czech Republic. Um, I've been to Switzerland. So I've been to quite a lot of countries in Europe just because it's easy to travel around. We have really good train systems, and we normally go by car with a family. I'm Yeah, my family quite enjoys having family holidays, and I normally travel with my parents and my sister, and we normally travel by car because it's just very convenient to have a car if you're in another country, especially when you're going to Norway, for example, or Denmark, and you want to travel around and see different places. You need a car, and you either have to rent one or you go there by car, which is always we went there by car, and it was way easier that way. Yeah, that's pretty much where I've been. Until I was 11, I only traveled around in Austria, so I know Austria pretty well. I know most places in Austria. Um, I know like all the capital cities, and that's kind of nice because Austria is a small country, and if you travel around a lot in Austria, you get to know all the different parts and you get to see quite a lot. While it's, I suppose, very difficult to travel around in the US because it's such a big country. So that was what I have seen and what I enjoyed. I really liked all the countries in the north, like Denmark, Norway, England. I enjoyed the holidays there a lot, and I also enjoyed holidays in Austria. And now to my traveling plans. I have some traveling plans for this summer. Uh, I just came back from a holiday to the Netherlands and England some weeks ago, but in August I'm going to move from Austria to Northern Ireland to Belfast, and I'm going to live in Belfast for a year and worked as an au pair because I finished school this year and I don't know yet what to study at uni. So I just have some time. It's like a gap year. I can think about what I want to do in my life and whatever. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a break from school life, I suppose, and it's also nice to improve my language skills and get to know new places and new people. And yeah, it's something a lot of people do in Europe. I don't know how popular it is in the US, but about 60% of my class is going abroad and going on a gap year. So that's very typical to do here. The big traveling dreams I have are going to the US one day and going to Africa one day. I'm interested in Asia, and I really would like to see some parts of Asia, but I'm way more interested in Africa, and I don't know why that is, but I would really like to see parts of Africa one day, just see the wildlife animals. I think that would be very interesting, and I would really like to do that one day. I mean, most Europeans dream of seeing the US, or at least seeing parts of the US one day, and me as well. I will probably travel to the US with my sister because we've been talking about this for quite a long time, and she's 21 now. I'm still 18. So if I really would like to go to Las Vegas, and yeah, I would like to see Las Vegas. I know it's probably not that special, but it's kind of a thing that you see in movies, and you just would like to travel probably the big things like New York, LA, Las Vegas. And so maybe we're going to wait till I'm 21. I would like to travel the rest of my life. It's just one of the best things to do. And I don't know, it's so interesting to see other places, see other cultures, see other people, and get to know things you normally don't know. It's also good to do those things because you enjoy the things you have at home a lot more when you go away and when you see other things. And you realize how lucky you are and that you actually have a good life and that the place where you live is nice. And that's at least always something I learn when I come back. It's not that I don't enjoy going abroad. I love going abroad and love seeing other places. I'm really addicted to England. Like I've always enjoyed England holidays, and I've spent all in all about 4 weeks in England. And I always loved it. I just love England. I don't know what it is. It's just, oh, I love it. And so that's always, it was really, really hard to say goodbye to England every time I've been there. But there are also some things that I know that I can only get in Austria and that are perfect about Austria. And like bread, for example. I mean, no country in this whole entire world except Austria and Germany has good bread. I don't know, I would rather spend a lot of money on traveling than spend a lot of money on clothes and technical equipment. I don't know. Like I would rather travel than buy an iPhone, right? I don't know. Memories are forever, and well, an iPhone isn't forever. So that's probably why. That's it. This was my talk about traveling. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to see each other next Monday.